Hey guys, good morning. Wow, it's been a long time since the last time I've talked in front of a camera and talked to you guys and filmed anything, and just wow, this feels weird. This feels like I'm starting YouTube all over again. But hi, I'm back, and it's April 17, so we'll all remember that this day is a day I came back, decided to come back, and I'm trying to be really hands-on with it. I don't know what you want to call it, focused, consistent. But it's 10:57 a.m. and I've made myself some hot cocoa. And I've just been sitting listening to Jenny's album because it's always on repeat every single day. And I got my iPad with me, and I put April goals. Number one is create content, of course, for my YouTube main channel, this one, and my TikTok main account, which I'll link below. I'm just brainstorming because I haven't done this in months, and I want to make sure that I still give off the same vibe or the same video style, but also add something new, add like a improved, better version of myself in my videos. So it's been difficult to like take ideas out of my brain when I haven't been creating anything in a long time. So I think it's gonna take a while to get used to, but I'm up for the challenge. I'm excited. So today I just want to bring you guys along with me. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I think that's the fun in it. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys again later. What's up, guys? It's been 4 hours since I last filmed the previous clip, and you're probably wondering what I was doing. Well, so first of all, I'm actually very proud of myself. I self-studied. I was like brainstorming ideas, content, learning something new, and I did that for an hour, and I was very focused, really proud of myself. And then after that, I made myself lunch. I made myself a tuna cheese Tabasco sandwich, and I was starting to feel this type of panic because our neighbor was making so much noise with his friends, and it was getting very loud, and I've been very sensitive to loud sounds recently, so it kind of made me feel not only anxious but also irritated, and I was feeling tired, so I took a nap, and that nap lasted for about 2.5 maybe hours. That's all I've been doing for this day. Okay, so I can read with you guys what I was writing earlier on my self-study. For April goals, what I said was create content for YouTube main channel and TikTok main account. And I wrote answering questions, my honest thoughts, opinions, takes, and experiences. Vlogs, my raw self, what I'm going through. Communicate like you're on a call with your viewers. Less editing, less aesthetic, but all natural. Be yourself while building a version of you, the you want to become. You don't always have to stay the same. You can change and like that side of you even more. You can have different sides and still have people who find it beautiful and loving. Don't let fear stop you from trying today and the next. That's what I wrote. And I also searched how to stay consistent. And these are the tips that I feel like I could easily follow starting today. These are not all the tips. These are just the tips that I find match with my personality or the way I think or the way I live, something like that. Decide your 3 big things for the day. And today I wrote my 3 big things are clean the kitchen, cook lunch, and vlog. So I've been doing vlogging now, and earlier I cooked lunch. I made lunch. So all I have to do today is clean the kitchen. And then I also put here, this is surukoto in Japanese, means like to-do list. And over here I put kimezu ni dekita koto, like things that I didn't plan but I was able to accomplish, which was self-study, 1 hour self-study. Okay, how to stay consistent. Decide your 3 big things for the day. I'm gonna try to do this every single day. Good. This one is just like a, how do I describe it? It's not basically it's like a tip. Like when you have a thought, write it down. And I wrote this down specifically because I feel like I have so much good thoughts that get lost or that get unnoticed, because the negative thoughts are very much more heavier and they feel more and they are present. You can see them more and more and more every single day. But the good thoughts that I have, that I know I do have, they go unnoticed because I'm not giving it attention. And I feel like if I write it down, the moment I think of it, any good thought, small or big, I feel like I would be able to focus on it more, give it attention, and I can practice to think about those thoughts, those good thoughts every day. I don't know, for me it's a very good thing to write everything you're going through, everything you're feeling during the moment. And it doesn't have to be like a paragraph. It can just be like, I actually do like apple pie. And then one day you go to the grocery and then you find the recipe for apple pie and then you make yourself apple pie, or you go to a cafe that sells apple pie. I feel like lots of good things will like open, like lots of good opportunities or doors will open for you once you start having those good thoughts constantly, like repeatedly in your brain and in your heart and in your mind, everything. Next one was define your why. So like, why are you doing this in the first place? Why did you start this? What's the reason? And I said, I'm gonna write this in a different memo. Always record your progress, and this means identify what you want to achieve and set the deadline. This kind of seems a bit too hard of a reach for now, but I feel like it's something I want to practice or I want to add to my daily routines. Just, I think it's good to see where you are and how far you've grown and how far you're moving. I feel like it will make me more motivated. And they said also you should think about emotional goals too. And I was like, wow, I never thought of it like that. Example is, what feelings you hope to have more of by following this routine. And I said I'm gonna write my emotional goals in another memo. And then the last one is, reach for the smallest, easiest task and begin building momentum. I don't know why I always try to reach for the big goals or like big tasks and like be so productive in the morning, be out the door by 1 p.m. and go grocery shopping on your own, ride the train on your own, go to this place, get these things, finish this task, go here, study for 5 hours. Like, I'm not saying to myself it's impossible for me to make happen, but it's just gonna push me away from doing it. If I just keep telling myself I have to do those things every single day, I'm not gonna want to do it anymore. But if we start with literally the smallest thing, like drink my medicine every morning, every night at the same time, or take a shower, and you make it a habit, I realized it gets easier to do because your body's used to it, because you've already made it a routine. Because I've been showering every day. I know it's like a normal thing to do, but people with depression and high panic disorders, showers are a very difficult thing, okay? I've been struggling with for years, for many years. But now, since I've been doing it every single day, and I've learned to find the fun in it and learn to like some parts of it, maybe not all, maybe there's some things like I don't want to shave my legs every single day, but I enjoy the smell of my shampoo. I enjoy putting on skincare after my shower. You know, just finding the fun, the cutesy little things in your task that, wow, I lost my train of thought, but like not finding, but like seeking enjoyment over everything you're doing. For me, this is so hard for me to do for many months, but then all I had to do was just try, get it started with, and now I realize that this is such a huge therapy for me, because I'm talking and I'm hearing myself talk, I'm hearing my thoughts out loud, and I have a more deeper understanding about what's really going in my mind, what I really want for myself, and writing also is the same way. So my whys, I want to make something for myself. That is the three words: income, status, and relationship. I'm not gonna explain it. Take it however you want to, but that's what I describe making something for myself. I want to achieve success and I want to be independent. And I also said aesthetic living, physically and mentally, is something I want to get the taste of. This is very hard to picture. Because what is aesthetic living? I think aesthetic living is different for everybody. But physically, I literally told myself, I asked myself this question earlier: what is aesthetic living for you? And physically, I said just being in a room full of art. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth. And mentally, it's more of being comfortable in my own skin. That's it. Emotional goals, okay, let's go. Mentally and emotionally stable. I don't want to fear feeling. To be able to do tasks without a heavy heart and heavy mind. To have structure and can follow through a plan. So that's all I've wrote for an hour, because I was also reading some articles about consistency and routines, and I was just finding the ones that really stuck to me and that I really want to try, and that I think I can try from this day and every day. Because if I write everything that the article's saying, do this, that, this, that, this, that, it's gonna be so terrifying as a beginner, right? So I feel like we should take things slow. We should take our time. And I know it's so hard to do because we feel like something's chasing us. We feel like we have a deadline. At a certain age, you have to be this. At a certain age, you have to finish this. I don't think that's true. But even me, I don't think it's true, but I believe in those beliefs that you have to be here at this. It's not something I choose to believe. I think it's something I want to achieve for myself. And the fact that I feel like I'm getting so behind in life makes me feel like I'm never gonna get there. But I think the number one thing that I'm proud of myself is that I don't give up, and that I still wake up and I give myself a chance. I give myself another chance to live and to try again. And that's something great already. That's already something I should be proud of. And if I just keep continuing every single day, I know one day I'm gonna get there. And so, wait, what's my English? I haven't spoken in English in so long because I'm staying with my boyfriend and he's Japanese. So my Japanese has been on the run for a month. And my English has been dying. So here's just studying English with you guys from now on. I haven't taken a shower yet today, but that's also my I don't put showering on my to-do list. It's more of my things that I've accomplished that I didn't plan on doing. I don't know. I don't like putting so much on my to-do list. But then having the 3 big things is good. It gives me some sense of responsibility, and like I know what to do during my day. But having like 10 things on my to-do list, it never worked for me. I like doing things at my own pace, at my own timing. And it's so annoying because what job is gonna accept that? But I'm taking things slow. I guess my goal for this year is to be nice, to be kind to myself, and to be soft and gentle and treat myself like how I want to be treated by somebody. You know, how do I expect somebody to give that to me when I can't even do it to myself? Like, start from within, and then automatically you'll just do the same thing to the people you love, to the people you don't even know. It like kind of spreads, but it has to start from within. So that's my goal, one of my goals, so many goals. Okay, I'm gonna end this clip. This has been long. Bye.